They force my own hands around my throat to stifle my art. They say, no, you're not allowed to speak from what's inside your heart.
All of the time you are really quick, you are get vexed when I talk about to your best friend, me at this point.
I'ma just survive, everybody up, I bear vibes. Ma just Sara, ma just a chill, ma just survive.
Poets, by which I mean all artists, are finally the only people who know the truth about it.
Everyone claims to love unconditionally, then me, proving that love is full of conditions. I want to learn you. I want to love you the way I'm learning to love you.
To let you into me both figuratively and literally, dissecting my insecurities, a reminder of who we can be. Founding the bond between us.
Do anything where you feel alive. I just a freestyle vibe.
Freestyle vibe. I just a freestyle vibe.
Just chilling with some lights. Yeah, it's so bright. Yeah, you know the night. Yeah, I'ma look so right.
Looks so right. She beautiful and she looking so.
Your day wasn't fine. Your day wasn't lovely. Are you making the money? Honey, honey, tell me. Baby, I just wanna know. Are you gonna stay or will you go? Because these feelings are like trees, it's time to grow. And they show. Baby, just sing me a song. Or write me a letter. Play in my hair. Make it all better. Don't you go driving me crazy. When you getting all lazy, take the pipe and get hazy. Yeah, these feelings amaze me. Yeah. Baby, I just wanna know. Are you gonna stay or will you go? Because these feelings are like trees, it's time to grow. And they show.
Lying in the street at 6 a.m. with somebody's son standing over her because she was over him, but his pride and his ego wouldn't let it be so. So, may another rest in peace, you know. Rest in peace to the mother to heal you, to suck the pain from your being and restore your oneness. I'd stop at no length, but these hands are so small and this voice is only so loud. And to the mothers who've lost their sons, our women, for a woman, time to heal our woman, be real to our woman. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. Forgive us too.
Every damn day. Woo! I've been saying, tell me, don't stop, no, no. Every fucking way you gotta show me love, more love, more love, more love. Baby, every damn day. Yeah. I've been saying, tell me, don't stop, no, no. Every fucking way you gotta show me love, more love.
I'm really just gonna talk to you guys. Yep. Yeah. So this is called Kinda Sorta. You sing a song like this when you don't really know how you feel about somebody. Like, you like them a little bit, but then I can't get you, so I mean, I'm gonna just leave it where it is. Let's go. Fatal attractions, will there be sanctions if I gaze too long with my eyes? If I permit the flight of butterflies within my tummy, I'm singing honey, and hopefully you hear me. And you get the nose clearly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, whoa, whoa. See, you let me alright. I need you guys to listen to me now, alright? Yeah. Right. This is what you're gonna tell them. I'm kinda sort to liking you. It's kinda sort to fighting through the mixed signals that you send. They just messing with my head. I'm kinda sort to missing you. Just kinda sort of wishing you maybe blow up my line. Cause it would be worth your time, babe. See, but for now, yeah, but for now, I'm just kinda sort of with devastations for my actions. Oh, will you just ride the wave and allow the current to stay? So we can both be shocked as we take our new ship and head straight for the dock. Or maybe we can just cruise. Nobody else, just me and you. See, cause I'm kinda sort to liking you. Just kinda sort to fighting through the mixed signals that you send. They just messing with my head. I'm kinda sort to mixing you. Just kinda sort of wishing you would maybe blow up my line. Cause it would be worth your time, babe. See, but for now, yeah, but for now, I'm just kinda sorta. I mean, I like you, but I'm kinda sorta. I mean, you know I like you, but I'm kinda sorta.
Alright, a big star in here. Big star in here. No. Yeah.
I'm on to you, I like you do. I like the deep convos, the essence of your words will control your heart. And anytime I want to pull up my words, I unwind your love. I could go on and on and on. I could go on and on and on and on about you. You call me on the daily and you make sure to pull up my wardrobe. You tell me what you're rather, this looks like no other and I could go on and on and on. I could go
There's no such thing as racism. They say they don't care about the color of my skin and that there's no such thing as racism anymore. They say slavery was a few hundred years ago and maybe I should let it go and just go with the flow. But what flow should I follow when my brother is reaching for his wallet and gets shot with a gunshot to his head? Or even when her son puts a hood over his head, walks the streets with some sweets and gets shot? What flow do I follow when their lighter-skinned son doesn't even spend a year in prison for trespassing into an unconscious woman's body? They say to go with the flow, but maybe they're the ones who need to slow down. They do care about the color of my skin, but they push it under the rug by saying that they have plenty of black friends, as if that's supposed to somehow make them win. I don't care about the friends they have. I care about how they respond to the tabloids exploiting black people. Slavery was not a few hundred years ago, but the news refuses to show the truth. What about the people being locked up and chained, screaming out in pain? What about the ones being sold for $400 a piece or less, depending on who's best dressed? Don't tell me that racism doesn't exist anymore when all the blacks fall to the floor as soon as the cops walk through the door. Don't tell me it doesn't exist when if a cop pulls his gun out, we swear our luck has run out. They say black fathers aren't in their children's lives, yet they're the ones putting the knives straight into their backs. They say they don't care about the color of my skin and that there's no such thing as racism anymore. But I'm tired of the twisted lies. I mean fake allies. I mean the ones telling the citizens to arise, yet all they do is agonize. They say they don't care about the color of my skin and that there's no such thing as racism anymore. And maybe I would believe them if they filled me with rum and made my entire body numb. Racism and slavery are very much still alive, and that is why we're not able to strive. They say slavery was a few hundred years ago, and maybe I should let it go and just go with the flow. But there is no flow for me to go with until the nooses are loosened, chains are broken, and knives are dulled and dropped. They say they don't care about the color of my skin, yet they say that black is a sin. Black is art. It sets us apart and can easily capture your heart. Alright, last one. A determining force. They force my own hands around my throat to stifle my art. They say, no, you're not allowed to speak from what's inside your heart. What's in that heart is solely black and blue, and we don't want it to ever come through. They take the pieces of paper with my heart poured onto it and stuff it down my throat, shouting at me to swallow every bit. Tears fall down my face as the bulk of saliva struggles not to choke me, and I ask them to please stop. But they told me that they can't. They have to continue until my body can't take it anymore and decides to drop. Their instruction was to ensure that I never make it to the top. I could never understand why this was such a big deal. Why you'd want to try so hard to hinder someone from expressing how they feel. Yet you can turn a blind eye to the crime and drugs. Whenever you hear a new song about murder, you throw your hands in the air and praise the thugs. I'm sorry that I don't want to boast about putting a gun to someone's head and pulling the trigger. Instead, I want to express something that to me is much bigger. Something many of us lack and don't even realize, because growing up we never got the chance to see it being displayed in front of our eyes. I want to express a feeling that's hard to dispose of, one that in today's society isn't even real anymore, it's more of a sort of. I want to talk about love, the real, true love, not the kind that you easily get sick of and decide to get rid of. The love that makes you feel free so you can fly away like a beautiful dove. The kind that holds your heart close and fits onto you like a form of glove. That love. You can try your hardest to keep my mouth shut, but sorry not sorry, love isn't something that stays contained no matter what. Good luck on obstructing my climb to the top. Because of this love, my fight to express my art will never stop.
I hit the beat and I flew. Space and color on my car. We buffing the real, we rolling that dope. Like a Colita, table, we high up sativa, we packing them balls up. All of these girls got in common, they know I got good word for the law. What they know about my life, introduce you to the wildlife. Niggas try to kill my vibe, and bitches try to be my wife. And I want green like the wildlife. That's when bitches wanna ride, I know. Yeah, smoking and fucking, now we in the bar. She say I gotta be ego, but I know that I don't need ya. Baby, I am just a hero, but I used to be a zero. But now bitches wanna come around. Shawty really acting dumb now. Yeah, baby, I'm the same one. Baby, you can get a text back. Yeah, call it out. Yeah, hey, baby, yeah, call it out, yeah. So you don't act like that. Shawty, I'ma text you right back. Yeah, right back, yeah. Yeah, shawty, you don't even gotta act like that. Shawty, I'ma text you right back. Shawty, I'ma text you right back, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Sequad!
Oh, yeah.
Show them.
We got it. All of the time we are really quick, you are get vexed when I talk about to your best friend, me at the it's like the guess I listen to your friends. But then I put a bag of things in your hands. You wanna see the love in my girl and it always I follow the trend. So when I answer the phone, then me a call. You know no reason to be accuse me at all. Yeah, hey, she has to be ungrateful. She has to be ungrateful. Hey, she has to be ungrateful. She has to be unfaithful. She has to be ungrateful. She has to be unfaithful. Yeah, she has to be ungrateful. She has to be unfaithful. You are tight enough and you're not run the buffs, so you not pay attention. You all lose trust. The big bad wolf, you are up and up, make you have to calm down when you start to rough. Give me love and you take it for granted. Take it for granted. When you leave me at home and you come with your best friend. My girl, hey, you a move shaky. You a move like you know rape me. Your friend them a tell enough to date me. I know you want to me say I ain't it, yeah. Hey, she has to me ungrateful. Yeah, run it. Alright, before we run that one, this one we run that one, yeah. Boy, I'm not say good. Boy, the song is still. Run that one, I'm wanting. Yeah, turn it up. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Ready? Baby, come on. Oh, God. Yeah. Yo. Simple. Yeah. I go again. Ready? Hey. Baby, you know you come on. Yeah. Baby, your body not done out. Yeah. Body's so bright like the sun out. Yeah. Walk up, you're number one. Baby, you know you come on. Keep it running, have some fun now. What's wrong, got me feeling like a son. Baby, you know the moves. Baby, you know you come on. Yeah, baby, your body not done up. Yeah, sun is so bright like the sun out. Yeah, baby, you know you. Yeah, come on. Baby, your body not done up. What's wrong, got me feeling like a son. Baby, you know the moves. Yo, so it's up top, you're wearing up top. Them yellow out here looking well hot. But this is the same thing. I up on the ground, she a snap till I just stop. I'm girl on rap on. Type of girl, I want to keep on. I'll get you off the gram and I'ma put you on the back. You're me. We deserve better. Yeah. Oh better. Hey, you're me. Yeah. We deserve better.
Ready?
Baby, and I come on. Feeling like I'm trying to baby, another moon. Yo, I love you all.
We have to give God praise when I fuss, when I act insane. We just a rock, we just a chill, we just a vibe. Everybody up, have their vibes. We just a rock, we just a vibe. Everybody up, have their vibes. Me just a rock, me just a chill, me just a vibe. Everybody up and on. Hey, the mood says everybody chill. I want to give a special.
I was getting ready for the camera. Love you all, man.
Thanks to the guys who helped me put this event together. I really couldn't have done it without you guys.
Come on, try to wait, should I take a picture?
You see me, guys. One love to everybody who came out. Walk in love and light. Walk in peace. You see me, guys.
Realize we share lighters and secrets too. The realize is medicine, get each other through. The realize remind the world you gotta give in at some point to the things that you love to do. Cause If it's only for survival, then you dead on arrival.